All right, long before Michael and Terry jolly japed around on telly, their road to becoming Python pioneers had already been mapped out in the comedy cosmos, as Alex Riley has discovered.
It's Terry Jones and Michael Palin. Michael Palin and Terry Jones are comedy legends. As part of the creative force behind Monty Python's Flying Circus, they conquered the world of comedy. But how did this creative duo first lock comedic horns? Both were fresh-faced university students studying here at Oxford in the early 1960s. The duo of Palin and Jones soon started to write and perform together and caught the attention of David Frost, who invited them to contribute material to his BBC television show, The Frost Report. And from there they moved on to writing and performing innovative kids' TV show Do Not Adjust Your Set, along with future Pythons Eric Idle and Terry Gilliam. Then finally, along with John Cleese and Graham Chapman, the six of them would create groundbreaking characters and sketches as Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Your cat is suffering from what we vets haven't found a word for.
There was nothing like it, ever. And it was very original, and there's never been anything else that witty, that satirical, and that funny.
I'm delirious with desire.
What's that, Vera?
Oh, nothing, Doc. Just a trick of the light.
Righto.
Phew, that was close.
The really great thing about Python is I don't think they knew what they had. Their surrealism was just immense. It was philosophical.
It's Bicycle Repairman!
Following the end of the Pythons TV series, Palin and Jones were looking for a new challenge. And in 1976, they decided it was time for comedy to take on the British stiff upper lip. Ripping Yarns was a pastiche of the 1930s adventure stories, much loved by Palin and Jones.
One of those old stories for boys, you know, the man who tamed Niagara, sort of very ripe for satire, but it's also something very sort of curiously endearing about the whole thing.
Now, do you remember what your Uncle Arthur said just before he died?
The high production values gave this comedy series the look of a proper drama and lovingly parodied adventure fiction, World War II thrillers and the murder mystery.
One particular sequence that was just packed full of gag after gag. You know, you've got some boys 100 feet up being nailed to a wall. You've got somebody fighting the school bear.
And the testing of Eric Althwaite is probably the episode that I remember. The family all pretended to speak bad French so they wouldn't have to talk to Eric.
Oh, quel journée, bastellateur.
But after 2 series and just 9 lovingly crafted episodes, it was time to move on. Terry Jones has made several acclaimed history shows, and Michael Palin seems to have gone around the world in 80 different ways. But it's the duo's comedy that's still making us laugh 30 years on.
What is that, Tompkinson?
It's a model icebreaker, sir.
It's a bit big for a model, isn't it?
It's a full-scale model, sir.
Very good. Standing the test of time.
I like the idea of a full-scale model.